Okay, this should be the final video, and then you've got this really cool drawing file with an exploded view on it. All right, so we're going to cover balloon annotations, parts list, and maybe notes. All right, but before that, a little fix for something I did not really fully go over last time. All right, so let's look back at our file. As you are going to place that view, all right, so this is what we have. Two things you want to do, all right? So you want to make sure the orientation of it, all right, so how it's turned matches your isometric view you already have, okay? So I can show you real quick an example here. This was the, top front right for my file. However, when I went to put this in here, I'm going to right click to show you what it was. The orientation was different. It was actually like this, all right? That doesn't look as good, right? Because it looking the one way in the one picture and then a different way in the other picture. Don't do that. Fix your orientation, all right? So I'm going to just cancel out of that so it doesn't, well, it did change it, but okay, now it's fixed. So that's one thing, orientation, get that right. And the other thing I was supposed to mention, trying to remember, I think was the type. Oh, the scaling. Yeah. So obviously the scaling is far too big in this one thing we were looking at, right? If I can find it. Let's see here. Oh, I'm clicking around. Don't want to do that. Cancel. Let's see. Not this. This one here. The scaling's too big. So change the scaling to make it more appropriate. All right. Again, you right click on the view, you edit the view, or if you click edit view, you go back and select it like I'm doing now, and then you change the scale. This is too big, right, for our thing. So I would change this to be maybe 1 to 50. See if that fixes it. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. So that's one note. Let's cover the last few things here. All right. So let me go back to the directions here. It's saying with balloon annotations, this is all you need to do. Very simple written directions there. You'll click on tables. Actually, you don't even click that. Don't even click that. Click the balloon. And then you click the edge of a part you want to number. All right. So in this case, I'm going to put right there. All right. Then you say where you want the center of the balloon. All right. I'm going to put the center of the balloon there. Do the same thing for all the parts that you need to do this for. Okay. It will automatically number them. All right, those are from the same item, so that might be why it is giving it the same number. Let's see what number gives this one. Okay, yeah, they're all from the same, but it should be different for yours, right? This one would be different if I selected it. It should be anyway. Oh, it's not letting me do that. Okay, but you get the idea. So balloons. Now, the parts list. To do that, we're going to click close. We're done with the balloons. You will go to tables and click parts list. And then right here, you're going to, let's see, select the view first. Then you'll match it up so it lines up right there, okay, right in that corner. Obviously, there aren't a lot of parts here, so it's not that exciting. But yours will have at least one more part, okay? This is pretty cool, right? It gives us the information. Now, I don't have material on here, but you should have material on yours, and I'll be looking for that. And it'll automatically pull it in from that file. Okay, trying to get back to where I was. So they do not really give us helpful information in their directions for how to edit this file. And as you remember with making your drawing template, that can get really persnickety, right? And difficult to really kind of, edit this way to make it look the way you want. Hopefully Fusion or Autodesk fixes that at some point. But I did not find a quick way to get rid of this description thing. So, and you do not need to have any information in there. So I just kind of shrank it up a little bit. All right, so you can resize this a little bit, see it, the way you want it to look, whatever looks good. And then the last part, notes. All right, so you've got the parts list. We talked about the balloons. This is not very neat. They could be spaced better, but a note. You want to add a note that all your dimensions are in inches, or if they're not in inches, then in something else. So notes are going to be just make a text. Choose that feature, and I would line it up probably with about here, and go there. And I'm going to say note all, actually, and that should be in all caps. Note. And then I'm going to say all dimensions are in inches. Okay, boom, got it. We're going to say close. And that's what you need to do.